Hello everyone, I'm going to present my assessment of examining culture and identity in design. Being considered as one of the world's major immigrant nations, Australia's migrant population has become increasingly diverse. Chinese migrants represent Australia's largest migrant group. At the same time, the population of Chinese migrant teenagers has been growing as more and more Chinese families move to Sydney. Although migration has contributed to the richness in diversity of cultures in Australia, the individuals who migrate experience multiple stresses. After moving to a new country, Chinese migrant teenagers undergo a process of acculturation, making psychological and social adjustment to Australian culture and community. According to the research, although this acculturation process is a stressful experience for all newcomers, immigrant adolescents are particularly prone to psychological problems as they have to cope with cross-cultural challenges as well as many other issues central to this age period. In order to truly understand and know Chinese immigrant teenagers in Sydney, I interviewed 3 people from my target audience and developed this diagram. From this diagram, we can find that cultural identity and psychological adjustment, loneliness, and less satisfaction with their social life are the major challenges they face. I come up with some interview questions and interviewed 3 people from my target audience and create a persona. Based on all the surveys of my target audience, this table showcases the most frequent words from the responses of participants. I sorted and summarized based on the questions that how they felt about their present day in Sydney, past life in China, and their feelings about the future life in Sydney. From this survey, there are 3 key insights that help you find the problem need to be solved for users. By identifying the design problem, I come up with a research question that how might we provide Chinese immigrant teenagers in Sydney with support to help them develop the sense of companionship and find friends who share the same identity with them to relieve their solitary state. With my initial design direction, I sent my 4 rough sketches of my design to my target audience, with a total of 20 people taking part in this work. Option 4 was the most popular one. Based on the insight from my users, I identified the top 4 user needs, which are sense of companionship, emotional resonance, sense of belonging, and the need to be heard. Then I come up with 4 targeting solutions to meet the user's needs. The function of emotion recognition can trace user's face with an intelligent emotion direction chip inside to recognize user's emotion and give different responses or reactions, like a warm and low-key tone to comfort and warm you when you feel upset. Also different facial expressions to respond to you. A letterbox is designed for seeking for people who share the same identity with you, provide a way to relieve stress. Users can offloading your troubles to the writing paper and write a letter and put it into drift bottle. The function of intelligent extraction will find friends who share the same identity with you based on the keywords in your letter, like the words that show your identity, situation, and emotion, and matching the friends who resonate with you. There are some additional functions. A sensor in eyes can track your eyes and turn this face to you. And here is my 3D prototype modeling process. And here are my sketches. And here are some rendered images of my 3D prototype. That's all. Thank you for listening.